What it do, what it do, what it do, good people. How you doing out there in the internet land, social media land, television land, radio land, wherever you are listening to this broadcast. I am Sound Dr. Allen, and we are here back once again on Jazzy Sunday night. Let's get the business out the way. We are right here on WSDA Radio, Sound Dr. Allen Radio, right here at twitch.tv, youtube.com, x.com, cultureflix.com, all at Sound Dr. Allen. And please remember that tonight and every Sunday night, the videos that you see that are not pertaining to a song I've done or something that you see me in, these videos and images are licensed through Invado and Placid, all rights reserved to them. Photo credits go to, those are credits, photos of myself, Blood Brothers Lens, Moody Black, and Dr. Aim Bael. That being said, we have just gotten over the legalities. Hey, how you guys doing, man? Good to see you. I'm glad to be back. I hope you guys are ready for a good show. Got a unusual but really good poetry prompt tonight. I think we need to discuss it because some of us are still having difficulties in these areas. And so we hope to get that done through the poetry prompt. But in the meantime, are you ready for some music? You know, there are a lot of times you have to say on the ship, sometimes in a plane, but definitely on a ship, you have to say steady as she goes. And so we're going to play that first track, Steady as She Goes. Hope you guys enjoy it right here at WSDA Radio, Sound Dr. Allen Radio, Jazzy Sunday night. That's right. Steady as she goes, young people. Steady as she goes. And that's how life is, man. As you reach certain plateaus, you'll understand that better and better. There are going to be difficulties in your life. Don't worry about it. They come. There are going to be strangers in your life. Don't worry about that. They come. Fears, all of that. Everything's going to come to you. You just have to remember who you are and stand firm in who you are. And so we say steady as she goes, man. Hey, if you guys had a great journey from last Sunday to this Sunday, tell me about it in the chat. Greetings to you, Melissa. Good to see you. Melissa Galloway is the sister, I hope she don't mind this, but the sister of the infamous saxophonist in our area, Mr. Stephen Galloway. He plays at Blues Boulevard from time to time, quite often. I've enjoyed his music immensely. Trying to get in touch with that brother, but he stays so busy. I can't catch up with him to get him on the show, talk a little bit about his career, what he's doing, and hopefully even collaborate with him on some things. I think we do real good on that. But anyway, again, good to see you, Melissa. I hope you enjoy the show as long as you can tonight. I hope everything is going good for you in your pursuit of happiness, and you know what I'm talking about because we talked about it before. But anyway, that's for me and you. But hey, we're here to enjoy some music, do a little bit of poetry prompt tonight. That's going to be interesting. Like I said, there are a lot of things that are going on in the world today, and I always try to, again, help you get to know yourself, get to know your best self, even your worst self, so you'll know how to change and move on to something better. Those things, like I said, they come. There's not much you can do about it. It's just part of the programming that we're here with. But you have to learn how to change your programming so you can be your best impeccable self. And that's what we hope to help you do tonight and every Sunday night. And maybe some other nights as we move forward in this journey of ours right here on the Jazzy Sunday night. So how about a little bit of this one, man? I like for y'all to just swing with me tonight. We're going to kind of upbeat it a little bit for a little while, and then we might smooth it out. But before we get to that poetry prompt, we need to have a little bit of upbeat going on so you can get ready for that. Anyway, this next one is called Swinging with Doc by yours truly, none other than me, Alan B., a.k.a. Sound Dr. Allen, your man. Here we go. Swinging with Doc. Yeah, we're going to keep it moving with this next one called Spokane Drive. We'll be back with you in just a minute, y'all. Get ready for the poetry prompt at 9:30. Yeah, shout out to my main man, Mel the man. How you doing, Mel? Good to see you in the building, man. Hadn't seen you guys in a while. How's Adam doing? You guys still doing your show? Y'all have to go see Mel and Adam on Twitch if they're still doing it. They're live on twitch.tv as well. Kingless Generation. Awesome set of brothers there, man. They got that good stuff like I do, man. We always compliment one another. Like I said, man, what they do is good. What I do is good. They say I do it great. I say they do it great. We just fellow musicians who really enjoy each other's work. So you get a chance, check them out on twitch.tv. Don't know what days right now, but anyway, that is Kingless Generation. Go to twitch.tv and sign up and get to subscribe to Kingless Generation's channel. You won't go wrong there. Anyway, glad to see everybody here in the building. We got about 6 minutes before it's time to do the poetry prompt. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it upbeat, man, because that poetry prompt going to really put some snags in some people, man. I don't know, maybe not. I anticipate it, but that's okay. We can get past all that too. So we're going, like I said, we're gonna keep it up, man. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Well, She Just Funky. Y'all know that's a favorite of mine that I wrote. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's just a favorite of mine that I wrote. Y'all come on and enjoy it. She Just Funky.
She's so fine, she just funky, she just funky. I'm so glad she's mine. She just funky, she just funky. Like a glass of she just funky, she just funky. The finest wine. She just funky, she just funky. She's so fine, she just funky, she just funky. I'm so glad she's mine. She just funky, she just funky. Like a glass of she just funky, she just funky. The finest wine. She's so fine, she just funky, she just funky. I'm so glad she's mine. She just funky, she just funky. Like a glass of she just funky, she just funky. The finest wine. She's so fine, she just funky, she just funky. I'm so glad she's mine. She just funky, she just funky. Like a glass of she just funky, she just funky. The finest wine. She just funky, she just funky. She's so fine, she just funky, she just funky. I'm so glad she's mine. Funky, she just funky. Like a glass of she just funky. funky, she just funky. The finest wine.
Yeah, how about that? She just funky, y'all. Anyway, it is time for the infamous poetry prompt. Again, I'm going to say, I always challenge you to be your better self. In order to do that, you got to see your worst self and your best self, all in between self. So tonight's poetry prompt is just going to do that, just going to challenge you a little bit. Hopefully you'll be honest with yourself and honest with your fellow poets here in the room, those that come through. Again, you can come on IG Live and do your poetry piece with me over here on IG Live, or you can put it in the IG chat. If you don't want to come on live, you can also send it to my IG direct message. You can type it up for YouTube. You can go to twitch.tv, Sound Out the Island, and you can type it in there as well. Twitch will give you more room than YouTube will at a time if you had a long piece. But in any event, you can still get it done. I'm more than happy if you send it to my direct message. I will read it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. If you don't want people to see you or whatever, or if you're just not an on-screen person. But I really would like for you guys to participate in every poetry prompt because it will help you grow. When I first came to this area, after moving from my home in D.C., I met a poet, and one of the things he told me, he said, poetry is for healing. Poetry is for healing yourself. So it's a self-help tool. And so I know a lot of people do the poetry slams and all that. That's cool, too. I guess there's a purpose for that. But I like to see people heal. I like the Nikki Giovanni's to come out, the Maya Angelou's to come out. You know what I'm saying? So you can, put your work to good use to help somebody else heal, even if you're already healed or in the process of healing. That's what it's for. So here we go. And 1, 2, 3, as my granddaughter used to say. She wouldn't say 3, she'd say shree. But anyway, here we go. It is now posted on Instagram. It is now posted on the YouTube, Twitch, Cultureflix, X. You guys can do your thing. So here it is. I'm going to read it to you. I want you guys to let it sink in now, because this is a very true statement. We are in a world that thrives on fear. On the news every day, something fear, 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 fear. You remember the show Fear Factor, for those of you who are old enough to have seen it? Just thriving on fear. But on Fear Factor, what did they have to do? They had to conquer their fears. So anyway, I'm going to start this over. We're in a world that thrives on fear. We should not. However, sometimes we do. What is your biggest fear you want to overcome? We are in a world that thrives on fear. We should not. However, sometimes we do. What is your biggest fear you want to overcome? Overcome the biggest one, the other ones just start to dissipate. So that's the poetry prompt for tonight. Are you ready for that one? Is that a good one or no? Hey, Caroline Creative came just in time to get with the poetry prompt. Let's see what you got for it. Let's all go in here and dig in as we enjoy some more music. This is just flowing in the law of. I've talked to you guys about the universal law of flow. Well, I entitled the song just flowing in the law of. I see you, Daybreak. Interesting, right? Just flowing in the law of. All right. poetry prompt stump you guys yet? Yeah, I tell you, it's a doozy, man. I've had fears I've had to get over in my life as well, and still have some, I'm sure. They don't usually come out until the stress comes in. That's where you start to see everything when the stress comes in, and then you find out who you really are. So anyway, that's okay too, because you got to practice it so you can get perfectly better, if that makes sense. Anyway, the universe is always training you for the next level. You think you're going through something because everybody mad with you, the world mad with you. No, not necessarily. Sometimes you're just getting trained for the next step to take you where you need to go, so you can help somebody. In most cases, be prepared to be a soldier in this war. Like I said, we are in training to be loved, not to be in love, but to be loved. To be in love is one thing, but if you don't know how to be loved, how can you really be in love? In other words, you got to be able to give and sacrifice in your giving sometimes in order to make someone else happy, not just yourself. We've been born in a really selfish society that pushes you to be all you can be by yourself, when in actuality we were all about community originally, and they've taken that from us by illusions over time, and we have to learn to walk away from those illusions and start seeing the real vision of the story that we can tell, instead of telling. They're giving us that tell-lie vision to watching as they tell us stories about our history that really don't really exist in our reality. So we're gonna leave it at that. And that next one we're gonna play is Conversation. Okay, Daybreak has a thought. She says, my biggest fear I want to overcome is being with people, but feeling like I'm the only one. Interesting. Break that down for me, Daybreak. Break that down for me. I like that. It seems like you're going somewhere. Finish it up with the rest of your piece. I know you got one in there. Come on with it. This next piece is simply called Conversation, which is what we're going to have tonight, a conversation through the music, through the poetry. Conversation. Yeah, that's right. Suge, we appreciate you coming in. Thank you, Daybreak, for inviting us. Yeah, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show simply by listening. You don't have to be watching, per se. There will be a couple of videos I play that you might want to watch. But, again, just sit back and enjoy your meal. Do whatever it is you're doing. Tongue twisted, what is that? Anyway, enjoy your meal. Do whatever it is you do. And just enjoy the music, man. If you enjoy it so much, let me know. If you got a special request or a flavor type of special request, let me know. If I got it, I'll play it. There's plenty of music here, and believe me, I've written a whole lot over the last, I'm not going to say that, but that long. Anyway, so enjoy this next one, simply called Heaven. Yeah, man, we just moving and grooving along the scenes here. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I certainly am. Anyway, let me get out of this thing here. So, how's that poetry prompt coming in your brain out there? Are you working on it? Is it coming to fruition yet? Let's see what we got. And again, so like I said, the poetry prompt is simply, we are in a world that thrives on fear. We should not. However, sometimes we do. What is your biggest fear you want to overcome? So the reason I put that out there, again, like I said, is constant news, social media news, everywhere. Fear, 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 fear. One of the biggest illusions that we have is death. Where do I go when I die? What's going to happen when I die? Nothing. You're just not going to be here anymore. You are a spirit. Spirit can't die. It's a fact. Spirit can't die. You can exchange energy. You can become something else within that spirit or spiritual realm. You can do that. But death is an illusion. You don't go anywhere. You just leave this place that you know have been dwelling in for so long. That's all. So that's how they get you with, oh, you're going to die. Oh, you're going to die. The disaster this and the disaster that. Last I checked, from watching the news, History Channel, and all these other things, is when calamities come, there's nothing anybody can do. You can't even prevent it. You can't prevent a volcano from erupting. You can't prevent a tidal wave from coming and hitting you. So what is there to do but embrace the experience? I know that sounds crazy, right? But embrace the experience. That's what we're here for, to be the experience of what we have been taught to be, God. God in man experiencing the things that God could not experience the way we think God is. I'll say it like that. So that puts us in a whole different perspective. But if we are created by God and little G's on the planet, then everything that God has ever created and experienced, we have already experienced. There's nothing to be afraid of. I didn't say that the flesh don't get scared. Mine have been scared before and may be scared again before I leave here. However, we have to train ourselves to be different than what we have been taught to be. And so that's what I hope to do through this poetry prompt tonight. Shall I read it again, or y'all good? I'll read it again. We are in a world that thrives on fear. That means somebody is pushing you to fear so they can enjoy watching you be afraid. My wife once told me, she said, people who rape people and do things like that, they're thriving on the power of it, not necessarily the sexual act. I said, that's interesting. So they enjoy watching you be afraid. So when your enemy is enjoying watching you be afraid, then don't. They don't know what to do with that. That's all I'm going to say. What is your biggest fear you want to overcome? Enjoy this one. I love it.
see, I love it when you call me your man. You see, I love it when you take the stand. You see, I love it, ain't it grand? You see, I love it 'cause I'm your man. You see, I love it and all you do. You see, I love it 'cause you're my boo. You see, I love it so simple, I say. I know this love is the only way. You see, I love it because we're together. You see, I love it 'cause we fight together. You see, I love it just because. You see, I love it, that's the dove. You see, I love it 'cause we've been forever together, forever, whatever, no matter how we do it. I just see it. Can you believe it? I love it. Let's go.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I do. I love it, everything that you do. I love it, I love it, I love it, I do. I love it, everything that you do.
You see, I love it. Always have. I can't live without you, 'cause you're my better half. No matter what we've been through, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't in my life anymore. Don't know if I could live it, I would close the door. I never let nobody into my inner being. Never let nobody in without seeing what the motive is. Can I see it there? I don't know, I really don't care. You see, I love it when you call me your man. You see, I love it when you take the stand. You see, I love it, ain't love grand? You see, I love it 'cause I'm your man.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I do. I love it, everything that you do. I love it, I love it, I love it, I do. I love it, everything that you do. I love it, I love it, I love it, I do. I love it, everything that you do. I love it, I love it, I love it, I do. I love it, everything that you do.
Yeah, how about that, man? How about this one, man? I kind of like it. I hadn't played it in a while. Actually, I think I did play it, but anyway, let's play it anyway. Eternal Love, I Can Give You Ecstasy.
Yeah, check it. above, float down on the dove. That's a lot of love. I'll show you ecstasy. Eternal love, sent from above, float down on the dove. That's a lot of love. Look around the world, eternal. It's not in everybody's journal or how they really wanna be. They even fake when they see itself in the mirror. Is this a realer? Another kind of sentence. I ain't talking about with a period. You understand where I'm coming from? How long we been together now? Wow, and we still gotta keep on getting to know each other, but I need to get to know you more. You see, I wanna please you, make you happy. Not just one day a week, not just one holiday, 2 holidays, 3 holidays a year. I wanna make you happy every day of the year, but the only way to do that it is to get to know you.
See you, Marianne. Hold tight.
Incoming message. Get to know ya.
Yeah, I need that smooth jazz, man. Hurry up and get me there. That's my emergency room treatment. Anyway, I'm trying to go live with you, Marianne. I don't know if I missed you or not, but if you're in there, just put in another request and we'll try to pull you in. I tried to pull you in already, but let me see if I can have any luck. Okay. Come on. And there we go. And hopefully you're there watching, and if not, that's all good. But I'm trying to pull you in. And if you have to, copy and paste it somewhere and send it to me, I'll read it. Anyway, I did see Dr. Aim Bael come in. Greetings to you. Greetings to some newcomers. I see Sage Daily. Good to see you. And yeah, you should Sage Daily if you can, or maybe not. Whatever your choice is, as long as you know what you're doing and know how to handle it, that's what's good. Let's talk to podcast is in the building. Glad to see you here. Let us know a little bit about you and what you do. Put it in the chat and I'll shout you out, my man. My sister, don't know which, but anyway, glad Suge came through. Anybody else you got in here, Daybreak, that I missed? I don't think so. But anyway, that's an awesome thing, man. Health Vibrations is in the building. Awesome. All right, let's see. I got Marianne here now. Let me see if I can get her to come in. Come on here. Come on. Let's let it work. Let's do the thing, girl. Instagram haven't been letting me go live with people, man. I don't know what the deal is. We'll see. But in any event, we're going to keep it moving. Screen is frozen. Marianne, I guess we're still having that same issue. And this is on a different device. So I'm going to have to contact somebody and find out what's going on. Maybe you guys know what's going on. For some reason, they just been messing with people. See, the screen is frozen, won't do nothing. I know it's not the device. The device is pretty much new. Anyway, man, again, we talk about those things that they don't want us to talk about on certain platforms or have the ability to do on certain platforms. I try to ignore that because I don't like to go to the negative side too much, but you got to deal with what is. So if that's one of them situations, then so be it. You can't stop what's supposed to be, so let's let it roll. Marianne, if you can try it again, I'll shut it down on the IG side and come back up with it just to see if it'll work. But, we had problems with that before. So, but in the meantime, let's not drag on about that. Let's play some more music, man, something you can enjoy. Let's do this one, In the Sky. There's a lot of stuff going on out there now. So are you paying attention to your skies, where you are, the clouds, the weather, all of that good stuff? Just pay attention. Don't be asleep. Anyway, In the Sky by yours truly.
I can see the stars in the sky, way up high. Can you see the moonlight up in the sky? I can see the stars in the sky. See the moonlight see the moonlight up in the sky? I can see the stars in the sky, way up high. Can you see the moonlight up in the sky?
Yeah, man. Be happy, be happy, be happy. That's part of overcoming this thing we're talking about tonight, fear. Be happy in all your situations. Like I say, learn to embrace the experience as opposed to being afraid of the experience. Many years ago, I had that big issue, man. I'd be in a situation where I was like, oh my God, dealing with anxiety and all kind of craziness. And one of the things I did, which you may be able to do yourself, is I learned to talk to myself. In those situations, I would talk myself down. I would just talk myself through it. I just talk, and then I'd also meditate. And meditation does not have to be sitting in a corner somewhere with your legs folded and oming and all that. It just has to be that you focus on something that is better than where you are mentally, and clear all your thoughts out. That's part of meditation. That's not all of meditation. The sitting down and the oming is part of meditation. But meditation is simply talking with yourself, focusing with the inside person, focusing on the thoughts that they have for you, the positive things. You know, we always say listen to your conscience and all that. Well, your conscience is the source, the God source. It's good for you to sit back and just pay attention to what the God source in you is saying. It will help you tremendously. It will help you overcome the fears. And like I said, one of the biggest fears in life for most people is death, because they don't understand death. Nobody's come back from the other side to tell us what death experience is like. And so everybody's already projected on you what death is supposed to be like. Well, in actuality, a spirit can't die. It can transform energy, but it can't die. And so those are the things you need to work on, understanding that. And if you're not there yet, it's okay. It's okay. I promise it's okay. But you can come here every Sunday night, meditate on some of the music. I'm always trying to teach a little nugget here and there to help you grow. And so come and get some of that. And you will get there. I promise you will get there. That's a promise. I said a promise. You have to do the work. But if you do the work, you will get there. So I got a couple of them I'm going to read. Marianne, unfortunately, I don't think we can get IG to do the right thing anymore. I don't know why that is. I'll do some more investigating. I thought it was just my old device. It's a almost brand new device I'm working with, and it still won't let me pull you in, or for all I know, anybody else in to do the poetry prompt on Sunday nights. And rather than break the flow of Instagram and the listening experience for those who are listening on Instagram, I'd rather just keep the platform over on YouTube and Twitch. So come to twitch.tv. You can type it in. There's plenty of space for you to type it in. You can come to youtube.com, and all of these are at Sound Dr. Allen, and you can type in your information, your poems, or whatever the case may be, so we don't break the flow, because that's all the enemy trying to do is break the flow, keep us from doing what we do. We're not going to let that happen as best that we can. So let's keep going. Let me see if I can find this. Where was it? Come on. I'm looking for one of your friends at Daybreak that said something here. Here we go. Sage Daily says, my biggest fear I began overcoming today. My fear of letting go, of being small, and stepping into all that I can be. Awesome. That's where we are. That's just what I'm talking about. You just have to take that step. You know, I talked to various people throughout the week. I said, and I learned this from Steve Harvey. He said, man, you got to jump. Sometimes it just requires jumping. You don't know where you're going to land, how you're going to land, or whatever, but just jump. You won't know the outcome until you jump. And so fear keeps you from jumping. Fear keeps you in that mode where you're always looking to say, oh, Lord, what's going on? Don't worry about it. Whatever's supposed to be for you, it's going to be for you. So jump and don't have no fear. I think I saw another one somewhere. And make sure I got them all. And again, Marianne, if you can hear me, please come over to Twitch and type it in, or type it in on Instagram and send it to my direct message. and I'll read it from there. I know that's probably a little more aggravating, but if you don't mind, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Marianne Peterson is on IG at Marianne Peterson, and she is an awesome poet. She awesome storyteller. She's on Amazon. She has music on Amazon and all that too. So please go check her out. That's Marianne Peterson on the IG. All right, I think I got everybody. I'm trying to catch up. Hey, what's up there, Tony? Good to see you back, man. Glad to see you. Hey, man, it's all good. We don't worry about that. You go live. Hey, man, that's good, man. That's good. I agree with you. We got to take that breath. Okay, now Daybreak has another one. She says, my biggest fear to overcome is expressing myself and made to feel dumb. You only have one time to shut me down, then I'm done. No, nobody going to shut you down, Daybreak. You shut other people down. That's why they call you dumb, because they don't want you to know who you are. But you're good to go, so don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. Let's see who else is in here that's put in a piece yet. All right. Well, so far that's good. So now this next piece I'm going to play for you guys, man, talks about how you can get out of that situation too. This is called the Solitude Dance. For those of you who know what, you know what's coming. But for the newcomers, pay attention to the lyrics in this song. It's a little lengthy, but it's all good. It's going to help you a whole lot if you can embrace it. It's simply called the Solitude Dance by yours truly. Here we go. Yeah, somebody done passed me by. I don't know why. Tell me why. Got me living in solitude. That dance that leaves me without romance and no way to enhance the things that I find all alone, most important to me. Got me living in this solidarity of solitude. All of us who feel lonely. You see, I got no dance, even though I should have one. Holding you closely and allowing your hand to massage my hand as we sway back and forth, back and forth, in a rhythmic, is it rhythmic? I don't know. But we smoothly groove and try to find something that makes us uniquely move away from the crowd, called solitude. Are you with it? Can you dig it? Am I alone? Is someone else here with me? Are we alone? Yeah, they say Papa's got a brand new bag, but I doubt it. I tried to say it loud. Yeah, y'all know the phrase. They want me to make it. I'm black and I'm proud, but reality is, it just brings more solitude, because that ain't the word we gotta use. Not for political status. Seeking ye shall find. They try to give me a literary apparatus to hold me down, and I'm not with that. The truth lies within a dictionary. So I stay in this solitude,
seeking,
called black.
to find what's on the inside, to bring me back to my original glide stride of pride. I'm talking about gazillions of years ago, when things was in its natural state.
In the beginning,
when solitude was an attitude of beatitudes.
not
That's
the
right.
beatitudes.
Things were stuck together. Yes, they was glued, but they was in solitude.
But not the attitudes of beatitudes,
Beatitudes
in the
Check 'em
Bible.
out. Can you love your neighbor like you love yourself? Can yourself be neighborly, even to start with? That's the question. You see, the true attitude of the Beatitudes is being the right attitude. No, I'm not talking about the Beatitudes that lie within the book of blackness called the Holy One. I'm talking about you, the one, being, seeing, speaking, doing, being the attitude of the universe that sets everyone free, allowing us to fly, fly, fly away into the ever-loving, eternal bliss that always exists, free from turmoil, free from all your soiled clothes. Not even this flesh suit can hold you down when you recognize where you wear your crown. As you journey through your chakras from the root to the crown. Being the light, not searching for the light. For you are the darkness, and out of the darkness does come the light. So stay in your solitude as long as you need to. Find your path so you can be you. You dig it? Inside you is everything you ever needed. Inside you is all the attitude you need to be to conquer you. Do the dance of solitude. Do the dance, do the dance. Let solitude enhance your dance. This is the solitude dance.
All right, guys, here comes a favorite of most of you out there. I hope you enjoyed the Solitude Dance, by the way. Put your thoughts in the chat and let me know what you think about that one and where it took you. This is simply called Tranquility Bass. You know how to get tranquil? Well, here's the tranquil bass that you need to go to. Tranquility Bass by yours truly. I see you, Marianne. Finish it up and I'll get it. So now I'm gonna read not Daybreak. I'm saying Daybreak. I'm getting ready to read Marianne Peterson's piece. I got to come over here to this other device, so excuse me if you don't see me on the screen correctly, but I want to make sure I get hers in. And again, what is the poetry prompt? Matter of fact, I got two I got to read. But the poetry prompt is: we are in a world that thrives on fear. We should not. However, sometimes we do. What is your biggest fear you want to overcome? And so here's her response, Marianne Peterson. My biggest fear is drowning. I almost drowned when I was a child in the lake. I would like to get past any fear of drowning. I do not like being afraid of water, especially deep water. I gotta slide this up. I want to get past my fear of drowning so I can do more swimming. I am tired of being scared of drowning. I do not have fun swimming if I'm still afraid of drowning. I want to have a normal life in regards to swimming. I want to swim further out even if it's in a pool. I do not being afraid of drowning at all. I am. That's Marianne Peterson's piece. Appreciate that, Marianne. And Mr. CB, Mr. Clifton, how you doing, sir? He wrote his. He said his fear is the fear of becoming. The fear that breeds the excuses, the self-doubt, the procrastination, the sabotage. That fear will rob you of the world of you, and you of the highest version of you. Appreciate both of you guys. Thank you, Marianne. No problem. I'm glad you were able to adjust to our special circumstances. It looked like that's the way it's going to be. Again, but I also ask you to put your information in the chat and on all platforms, if you don't mind, so everybody can know who you are and where they can go find your poetry and some of your music. All right. So that was Marianne. Okay. So how did you guys enjoy the solitude dance? I asked you guys about that a little while ago. I don't know if anybody actually had a chance to put anything in. I'm going back and looking. Okay. All right. But anyway, that's all good. So let's keep it moving, man. Great poems, expressing your fears. And like I said, the way to get over is talk to yourself, man. When I say that, I mean have a conversation with the inside man, the inside God that's in you, that's always been there, always will be there, because that is you on a different level. So embrace that, learn that, walk in that. The act of being is another way to understand that. Be who you want to be, all those things. Be love, be greatness, be happiness, be strength, all those things. Just be. Don't work on it. Just be it. I go back to jumping again. You just got to jump in and do it. Don't worry about it. I had the same fear. I'm gonna tell you, if it wasn't for Blood Brother Mike and Miss Betty, I tell you, this wouldn't even be on YouTube anywhere, because as great as my music is, and I say that humbly, this is per you guys and some other great musicians, nobody would ever heard it, because I just didn't think I was that good. I was in competition with myself, thinking I was in competition with other musicians, when in actuality, I'm always in competition with myself, because nobody else can be me but me. So the more I learn that and to embrace who I am and what God has for me to be here in this reality, the better I become myself, the more I'm able to share with you in that regard. So that's all it is, people. Just embrace who you are. Don't be in competition with the people you see out there in the streets. They're struggling to be themselves as well. And most likely they're afraid of you anyway. So don't be afraid of them. Just lead them with your light. Be that light. So anyway, Health Vibrations came in. She says, my biggest fear is not always expressing my real thoughts. Maybe because it's my true expressions that I feel might be fault. People tend to think that I may be too mean because I really don't have too many words for their false sights unseen. I don't want to hear any false rhetoric or imaginary history. I just want real stories told and revealing of the mysteries. Interesting. You got to break that down for us, sister. But you guys are doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. Everybody. So, hey, man, let's keep on going with it. I'm glad everybody's here. I'm glad everybody's enjoying what we're doing tonight. And let's keep it going with some music, man. What do you think, man? Nah, not that one. Not that one. Let's do this one. Bring a little happiness to the bunch. Can we get some happy? Can we get some happy? Yes, we can. All right. So let's do this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you. That's what's up. Yeah. Can I get your number? Say what? That's what's up, then. Come on, let's go. I know it just met last night. That's alright. I'm okay with that. I wanna call you up. I wanna let you know. I think it's love at first sight, baby. Don't you know? I can't stop thinking about you since I met you. The way you move, the way you groove. Girl, you there? Listen, make a move. Let me take you to my bedroom. And now we get married. It's just my head. I love it. A place where we can after all this time, it was just so short, so sweet. Let me take you. I wanna let you know I'm feeling you. Baby, you're the one revealing it. All the sensitivity rain down on me. I wanna give you all my love, all the love. I wanna bring it from above, but that's not the truth. No, I wanna give you mine right now, right now, right now. Let me take you to my bedroom. Really, it's just my headroom. Step into my mind. A place where we can go zoom, take a rocket ship to the moon. And let my life grind. Let me take you to my bedroom. Really, it's just my headroom. Let my life open your love. A place where we can go zoom. Take a rocket ship to the moon. I know you're feeling that. That's a good massage. From your head to your toe. My headroom. There a place where we can go zoom. But I like to get on the inside. From the head to the toe. See, the outside is easy. Fingers tingling and tickling. But can you mentally stimulate into, you know what, orgasmic love. Let me take you to my bedroom. Really, it's just my headroom. A place where we can go zoom. Take a rocket ship to the moon. Let me take you to my bedroom. Really, it's just my headroom. A place where we can go zoom. Take a rocket ship to the moon.
All right, good people. Let's try this one too.
As the stars shine bright in the night, I love you, as the moon sets up in the sky so bright, I love you, as the winds blow from the east to the west, I say I love you, as the rain falls from the north to the south, I say I love you, I do.
Hey, how about that, man? Quiet time with myself, the deep. Yeah, you got to spend quiet time with yourself so you can get to know yourself better. But I need you to do me a favor, Daybreak, Health Vibrations, and anybody else out here on the platform that knows a little bit more than I do about social media. I just got a pop-up from Instagram saying that I've reached the limit of playing copyrighted music. Very interesting, since all of it is my music that I have copywritten. Somebody look into that for me, because I won't have time during the week because I'll be so busy. But anyway, that was interesting. And it looks like the Instagram video view was paused and maybe shut off. I don't know. What a brother got to do. What a brother got to do. Anyway, this is how Facebook did me for a while. So then I just... so y'all hang on in there, save the videos, do something, because they just don't like me. I wonder why. But anyway, one love to all of you out there, and keep on moving. We're going to keep the show going, and I'll look into that a little bit later. But this one is simply called No Matter How Hard, and that's where we are. Like I said, we're talking about some deep things on some level to somebody, so here we go. Anyway, no matter how hard.
Trees return from their winter's rest. Birds flock to them to make their nests. Flowers bloom, bees drop their dust just to make the honey. Is that us? The sun goes from east to west. Just like us, we got mountain highs and valley lows. Seasons travel around the world. That's the way I wanna be with you, girl. Let's go.
Yeah. I never thought, though. Right here at WSDA Radio, Sound Dr. Allen Radio, twitch.tv, youtube.com, x.com, and cultureflix.com. All at Sound Dr. Allen. Hey, I never thought. Let's go. how's that poetry prompt hitting you guys tonight? I hope the music helped influence you a little bit. I think it was pretty cool. Everybody got a chance to do their thing. Hopefully you did something at home while you were just listening. This next one simply called I Really Love You. Do you feel love tonight? I hope you do. You're in a community that loves each other. We hold each other up, we hold each other down. Oxymoron. All the same though. We got you. Feel me? right, we got another one in just in the nick of time, as we say. This is from Health Vibrations. She says, I think my biggest fear is actually becoming myself. For so long, I left her just decomposing on a shelf. I was afraid that I wouldn't be accepted, since from some folks I was always rejected. You know, it seems that family is always the first to throw you away, when they are the ones that should forever stay. Don't allow people to make you feel like a dud, when it's really them who should be placed in the mud. That deep. Hey, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the evening. You know, it's getting close to that time. But, you know, that's how life goes. As somebody once told me, all good things must come to an end. I didn't realize what he was saying then, but I kind of get it today. Miss Shakira likes your piece, Health Vibrations. Hey, that's good. And she enjoyed the show tonight. I'm glad you appreciate it. And thank you so much for coming by and being a number one supporter. They got something somewhere. I don't know if you're number one, number two, number three, but something shows how many people come through and whether they support. Now, I could care less. All y'all my number one supporters. You show up every Sunday night, and that's what's important to me. And hopefully I give you something to go home with, to walk away with, to really, you know, live by. You know, my goal is to teach you something that's going to help you be your best self. And if I can do that, then I don't care if it's one person or 20 people or 20,000 people. If one person get it, then that's what my mission is for, is to reach back and get that one. And believe me, I've been challenged on this platform as to whether I should stay or go. The number's too small. Well, I just can't do it. I mean, it's my purpose, and I know that. So I'm here for you guys every week unless something really keeps me from being here. And it's not too many things, but, you know, when it's necessary, I try to give you advance notification. But always remember, there is youtube.com/sound.talent. You can always go to that and catch a show if you get a little, you know, I need me some medicine. Well, go get your music medicine right there, and always live here every Sunday night. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to make a special request if you want while I play this next one. And if you come up with one, I'm going to honor it tonight, even if it runs a little bit over. But if you have a special request, please put it in now, and I will honor that tonight just because I love you guys, and I want you to get the best you can get out of me. So is that cool with you guys? You got about 5 or 10 minutes or so, so let's do that. This one's simply called Poetry.
Yeah, the words I hear are just poetry. But the difference between me and you is music is my words. That's my poetry. Opens up my third eye, gives me a chance to wonder why I should live or die. Keeping all my feelings bottled up inside until I stroke the keys. And every now and I pick up a pen and try to write something like a summer breeze. Truth is, I'm in my four-corner room watching the world go zoom, zoom, zoom. Truth is, I love to play my all-day music. Truth is, I'm constantly living inside this summer madness. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah. You see, I've been slipping into darkness. Living this life full of joy and pain. Searching for that happy feeling. Somebody told me it was in the air. But I'm still looking for the Cisco kid because he's a friend of mine. So I can step off into my lowrider and just cruise through the city. Asking myself and wondering why we can't be friends. You see, I can't stand the rain on my window because it's bringing me so much pain. Memories once loved, now lost. Tell me, where is the poetry I hear? The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. The words I hear are just poetry. Poetry, poetry, yeah.
Special request honored by Daybreak, Midnight Passion. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of you, baby. So sweet and looks so delicious. Let me kiss your neck. All the way to your chin. Touch your lips while I kiss your lips. Don't move, don't move. Stay just like that. I got you. Your almond joy mounds. Caressing, de-stressing. Don't stop. I got you. Just like that.
say you just wanna lay in my arms, you can do that. Come on over here. Snuggle up right here on this shoulder. And just reminisce.
Touch my soul.
Midnight passion.
All right, little kiddies, that's it for tonight. That was a special request from Daybreak, Midnight Passion. I hope you enjoyed it as well as everybody else. Anyway, it's that time, and don't forget, I got to tell you this. What does your melanin do? How does it survive? It eats music. It eats electricity. It eats light as a food source. Remember, your DNA is actually music. Why? Because you vibrate. You vibrate, which if you vibrate, you're creating music. You have what? Vocal cords. Hello. Come on, people. So anyway, you are music. Everything in the universe is playing music constantly. It is a musical concert constantly going on. And that is great. So remember this again. What does your DNA do? And what does your melanin do? It eats light, electricity, and music as a food source. So don't forget it. Remember, you are the copper tone people that have always been here. You are Mama Earth. You are the first inhabitants of this great planet. Don't forget it. No matter what they put in your face, know who you are. You are the ones that everybody looking for. You. That's why they so mad. That's why they be trying to get us. That's why they exclude us from everything. But that's okay. Just remember, you are the ones. And what did we learn tonight? No fear. Yeah, you got to conquer some things, but no fear. Hey, I love you guys, man. I can go on and on, so I'm going to stop right here. Give me some rest. But anyway, I love you guys. Make sure you travel well until we see each other again. Enjoy. I love you. Hope you love me back. Anyway, I'm out. Love you guys. Here's some soul music for you.
Soul.
Touch my soul.
Soul music.
Touch my soul. Don't stop the music.
Say my wanna feel better. Make you wanna talk to your neighbor. Make you wanna, maybe give them a favor. Take somebody, something to drink, something to eat, yeah. Like it used to be when we had gatherings under the tree. Somebody bring me a sausage dog. Somebody bring me a hot dog, a beer, a glass of liquor. Everything that you wanted to do, you did it. Cause you had soul music playing in the background, telling you how to get down. Soul music is the groove music, makes you move music.
Touch my soul.
Soul music is the groove music, make you move music. It's the touch of soul music. Every time we wanted to play, we wanted to be there. Nobody wanted to say no, we just got to sit right there. Every time we drove by, you would say hi, but you knew what it was, cause we was playing that soul music. Had the speakers blasting, everybody tracking. Didn't matter what you was doing, you had your groove, was just in me. Gotta find a way, and give it back today. I like what I'm doing, cause it's got to do with soul music. Soul music is the mood music, is the groove music, is the
Touch my soul.
sound, Dr. Allen. Health Vibrations and Daybreak. We say we love you. Good night and peace.